And if you don't know why people are freaking out about a possible alien flyby in the next 6 to 7 weeks, let me fill you in. On July 1st, 2025, NASA discovered 3I Atlas. It could be up to 20 kilometers in size and is traveling at 245,000 kilometers per hour.
So if you've been keeping up with what's been going on with 3I Atlas, there is now a viral, crystal clear video, allegedly, of what 3I Atlas is supposed to look like. Does this look like a comet to you?
I got a text message the other day from someone who said that he is trading options on the volatility of the market in order to make money. And I immediately thought that I don't know if there will be meaning to money if this object turns out to be technological after October 29th.
We're back with another one. We're diving into some of the strangest, weirdest videos on the web. Don't move a muscle. Let's dive straight in.
Lockdown is mixed.
This is the final transmission. We're going underground.
NASA finally captured the first images of 3I Atlas, and it is putting the scientific community into a tizzy, including myself. Look how clear this videographer is. They said that 3I Atlas is now close enough to Earth that they were able to position the James Webb Telescope to shoot some photon protein fiber beams at it and capture this. And to me, it's as clear as day. And what's shocking me is I thought it was one solid clump of matter. But as you look closely, you tell me if you agree with me, it looks like it's a multitudes of objects. You can see them there, but there's no comet tail. I sent it to my cousin, this clippage to my cousin who works at PetSmart in the fish section, and I said, are you seeing multiple objects as well? And she said yes, but she also said it looks like there's a force field around them. Can you see the force field as well? It's super exciting. The big question is it a surveillance mission from non-human intelligence spying on Earth? Or are they going to come visit Earth? I don't want to get everyone too much into a tizzy, but I'm curious what you're thinking of this all.
Man, this is getting serious now. This is like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. You know, the ones where the bug-eyed aliens invade us. Let's hope it's a comet, and not an Uber from Alpha Centauri.
Wow, okay, are you ready for this? So, we're days away from a once-in-a-lifetime moment. 3I Atlas is about to graze the sun, and it's getting more and more interesting, frankly, strange by the day. Let's go through what's verified, what's speculation, and why everyone is watching 3I Atlas so closely right now. So as of October 23rd, 3I Atlas is about 360 million kilometers from Earth. It's currently passing through Virgo, and it's headed for its closest point to the sun around October 29th. It will be just inside of Mars's orbit. ESA's ExoMars and Mars Express, these orbiters have captured the object earlier this month. It was a faint white blur surrounded by a glowing coma. Now, normally we'd expect regular updates from NASA, but the timing is very odd. So while ESA and independent astronomers have been posting, NASA's stayed mostly quiet, but the internet has been busy. Let's start with the creator that goes by Dobsonian Power. Check out this clip by Stefan Burns.
Now again, today the 21st, 3I Atlas is exactly opposite the sun, right? So if we're looking at it like this, it's exactly opposite that on the other side, about 1.5 astronomical units or something. It's perihelion, it'll be at 1.36. That's the 29th of October. Then we got Halloween. Boom, the veil's thin. 3I Atlas is all charged up. We're all charged up. The world's going crazy. Like, the aliens arrive. Who knows?
I must admit, these images, they don't look like a comet. And NASA going quiet, cutting live feeds and holding back new footage. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
Some really weird stuff is happening in space right now. And if you don't know why people are freaking out about a possible alien flyby in the next 6 to 7 weeks, let me fill you in. On July 1st, 2025, NASA discovered 3I Atlas, only the third object ever confirmed to have entered our solar system from interstellar space, with a mysterious orbit that is not bound to our sun. Early estimates suggest that it is massive. It could be up to 20 kilometers in size and is traveling at 245,000 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest interstellar object ever detected traveling through our solar system. But what has people really interested in this object is this 12-page paper where they highlighted just how close this object is getting to Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, and the statistical likelihood of that happening, is less than 0.005%. And backtracking its trajectory, it seems like it came from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius, the same direction as the WOW signal, which has still yet to be explained. Its physical properties are still being analyzed by astronomers all over the world. So what do you think it could be?
The speed and sheer size of this thing are wild. And get this, it's from the same spot as the 1977 WOW signal. Too precise to be natural and never repeated. However, still the best alien contact we've ever made.
It will pass closest to the sun on October 29th, 2025. I got a text message the other day from someone who said that he is trading options on the volatility of the market with an expiration date of October 29th in order to make money. And I immediately thought that I don't know if there will be meaning to money if this object turns out to be technological after October 29th. If you want to take a vacation, take it before that date, because who knows what will happen.
Oh, great. Avi says, book a holiday in. Shireen?
Yeah, Dave?
Pack your bags, mate. We're going on holiday.
Really?
Yeah, babes. Might as well face the end of the world with a tan.
All right, buckle up. Listen to this. So did you know that the International Asteroid Warning Network has quietly begun a global observation campaign? So right now, there are actually 17 active comets inside our solar system, and that is definitely above average. And astronomers noticed something very strange. When interstellar object 3I Atlas moves inward, these other comets seem to drift closer. And as it moves away, they scatter. Maybe it's just coincidence. Maybe there's something else going on. But it does have a lot of people asking why there's so much activity happening all at once, because there is. And also why the International Asteroid Warning Network, or IAWN, has suddenly launched a new global observation campaign focused on 3I Atlas. The IAWN campaign, it is real. It begins in November and runs through January 2026. Basically, it's going to coordinate telescopes around the world to refine the comet's orbit and collect as much data as possible. There has been talk that NASA quietly activated its planetary defense system because of 3I Atlas. So if you go to the official IAWN website, under their current activities, it says that they're participating in a simulated asteroid impact threat scenario for the 2025 Planetary Defense Conference. When you click the active link there, it takes you to NASA's Center for Near-Earth Object Studies, where you'll find a fully detailed fictional impact exercise. It's a training drill, it's not an emergency. But with that wording, asteroid impact threat scenario, combined with everything going on with 3I Atlas trending, and perhaps that added some confusion to the mix and made people think that the simulation was a real activation.
17 active comets? Yeah, now I'm getting nervous, mate. Time to build that bunker, stock up on rations, and hoard lots of tins of beans, just in case.
Picture this moment, back in October 2017. That elongated visitor from beyond our solar system tumbled through our cosmic neighborhood at extraordinary speeds, leaving scientists absolutely speechless. Its cigar-shaped form rotated chaotically. Its surface reflected light like polished metal. And most mysteriously, it accelerated away from our sun without any visible tail or gas emissions to explain the thrust. I was among the researchers who watched this unfold in real time. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb proposed something that made his colleagues uncomfortable. What if Oumuamua wasn't entirely natural? What if it represented a solar sail, a piece of alien technology, riding photons from distant stars? The scientific establishment dismissed this as wild speculation, preferring any natural explanation, however implausible, over entertaining the possibility of artificial origins. But what if Avi was right? What if we missed the signs because we weren't ready to see them? Now, 8 years later, another visitor has arrived. We call it 3I Atlas, marking it as the third confirmed interstellar traveler to cross our threshold. And this one is doing something Oumuamua never did. Something that violates every principle we thought governed objects from beyond our solar system. It's not speeding up as it approaches our sun, it's slowing down. And according to fundamental physics, that should be impossible. Think about what this means for a moment. Natural comets accelerate as solar radiation pushes them. Oumuamua accelerated mysteriously as it departed. But 3I Atlas is exhibiting micro deceleration events, gentle braking maneuvers that no natural process can explain. So is 3I Atlas deliberately trying to stay in our solar system? And if so, what we're witnessing now changes everything we thought we understood about visitors from the stars. What we're seeing might represent the first confirmed evidence of interstellar technology actively maneuvering through our cosmic backyard. 3I Atlas is exhibiting micro deceleration events, gentle sustained braking maneuvers that violate everything we understand about how objects move through space. Let me explain why this is so profoundly disturbing. Normal comets behave predictably as they approach the sun. Solar radiation strikes their surfaces, heating frozen ices until they sublimate into gas.
Let me tell you something. When this guy's worried, we're screwed. I mean, he's never controversial, always backed by science, and never talks about little green men. If he's interested, I'm officially worried.
What the fuck is going on here, guys? NASA has set up the Planetary Defence Force, which is basically asking astronomers worldwide to keep an eye on 3I Atlas. And now, the UN-endorsed International Asteroid Warning Network has quietly launched, which is a global monitoring campaign for the interstellar visitor. This is looking really weird. This object, from outside our solar system, is being treated as a planetary defence target. I mean, what is going on? The comet moves like nothing we've seen before, going at 130,000 miles an hour, leaking metal, blah, blah, blah. NASA insists there is no threat, yet every major space defense system on Earth is currently looking at this thing and keeping an eye on this thing. So I don't know. NASA insists it's no threat. Then why is the Iron tracking been initiated? Why has the Planetary Defense Force been initiated? I mean, come on. This all seems a bit suspicious to me, especially considering NASA did go completely black as it passed Mars. We've not had any of the pictures or data from that, and they just, I don't know, something very suspicious seems to be going on. If you don't think so, look into it, guys, because this is truly weird. I think this is almost definitely some potential threat to our planet, and they are not telling us because they don't want everyone to panic. So the potentially it has also completely changed its course by literally thousands and thousands, if not millions of miles. I've read a 3 million mile correction over the last few days. No comet changes direction like that. That proves that some sort of intelligent control, almost definitely.
Man, I'm just waiting for the Avengers to assemble any minute now. Honestly, guys, you should keep an eye on this. This could escalate pretty quickly.
So if you've been keeping up with what's been going on with 3I Atlas, there is now a viral, crystal clear video, allegedly, of what 3I Atlas is supposed to look like. And if this turns out to be true, we should be very, very concerned. If you haven't seen the viral video that's making the rounds, take a look at this. So once again, they claim 3I Atlas is a comet. Does this look like a comet to you? I've froze the video and took a still photo for you and enlarged it so you can take a look at some of the detail of the alleged 3I Atlas video. Take a look at that. Tell me what you think that is. To put this into some perspective as to how big 3I Atlas is and what it possibly could look like if it allegedly enters Earth's orbit, take a look at this image right here. I'll get out of the way so you can get a good look at it. Keep this in the back of your mind as you think about all of this. Why do they keep putting out images like this? Why do they keep releasing videos in dribs and drabs? And why do they keep changing the date as to when 3I Atlas allegedly will be in Earth's orbit? The date now has been moved up to the week of October 29th. And I've said this before in my other videos. None of this has been confirmed by any type of state or government officials. So please take anything that you're hearing or seeing as entertainment purposes only. So I guess my question to you is, do you think that this 3I Atlas video is real? Or is this just some distraction? to make us look the other way? Or is it something that we should be concerned about? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah. Thanks, NASA. Nothing says trust us like changing the size, the date, and the story every other day. At this point, I'm just half expecting it not to be a comet at all. NASA is like that one mate who says, I'm 5 minutes away, but you know, he's still in the shower.
That's it. There you go. That's what they're saying it is. And if you don't know what that is 3I Atlas. You know the comet that some say is a mothership filled with aliens that are coming to fight us and kick our ass? Well, that's it. That's what they're saying it is. I fucking can't. Look at the situation now. If that's the mothership, we're cooked. Forget about the Venom alien that's in Panama chilling in fucking freezers. That's a real problem.
I'm pretty sure this guy isn't NASA accredited, so don't worry about what your cousin Barry says unless they've got a PhD in alien invasions. Don't worry about it.
3I Atlas's trajectory is actively changing. Astronomers tracking an interstellar visitor called 3I Atlas noticed something impossible. The object wasn't where NASA's JPL has predicted it to be. It had drifted more than 1 million kilometers off course. But get this, it's not lagging behind like a slow comet should react. It's ahead, like it's fired some sort of engines or propulsion. It's mad. The brightness dimmed by 26%. Its shape isn't comet-like, it's geometric, even glowing in green, pink and blue zones. This is not what natural outgassing looks like. And scientists tracking it say it's drifting sideways at nearly 4 kilometers per second. On October 29th, 3I Atlas passes directly behind our sun, meaning we can't see anything for almost about a week. If it's going to maneuver again, it will probably do it then. And scientists now know that 3I Atlas is actively engaging with our sun, which is causing more coronal mass ejection. So, the outgassing, the particles being emitted, the supercharged plasma particles, are causing reactions from the sun, which is basically pulling CMEs towards the object itself, right? So whether this object is actively producing these things and these coronal mass ejections are interacting with it in ways that we just don't understand or have really observed before, we don't really know. But again, this week that's coming is going to be the, I guess it's going to tell us everything that we need to know. So strap in, it just keeps getting weirder. Whether this is alien, whether this is just something completely different, it's interesting to say the least.
So, NASA, you know those nerdy space guys that are supposedly keeping us safe, said the comet is almost 1 million miles off track. And now, great, it's hiding behind the sun, like deciding where to go next. Nope. Nah, mate. That's a hard no from me.
Dr. Lowe, do we have the pictures? Here we are almost a week later. Have you seen them?
In fact, the only information we get is from the Europeans. There is the European Space Agency that released some data which is inferior to the NASA data, and they are saying that indeed the high-rise camera captured an image of good data on October 2nd. However, the principal investigator of that camera said that he cannot communicate the information to the public because of the government shutdown. Now, that of course raises some concerns that maybe they know something and do not want to let us know about it.
A silent giant from another star system is drifting through our solar system, and it's behaving in ways that have even top scientists, including Harvard's Avi Loeb, seriously puzzled.
It's very exciting because we've never thought about the potential implications of finding an object that big that could be something other than a rock, an icy rock. Just imagine that it was a technological object that selected this orbit to be aligned with the planets around the sun for a reason. It was designed by some intelligence, and we are not prepared for such a visit.
I like the way this guy's so excited, like this thing the size of a city hurtling straight to us. Yay, it's an alien! Is this guy alright?
Let me show you something about 3i Atlas that just doesn't make sense. The government shut down their public image database in September and said it was routine maintenance. 3 weeks later, it's still down. NASA went from daily updates on Oumuamua to a technical paper on 3i Atlas. That's it. The Pentagon confirmed that they are tracking it, but won't say why. National security? Europe's JUICE mission? Yeah, repositioned to observe it in November. Won't press release, no hype, nothing. They're watching it closely, they're just not talking about it. Ask yourself why.
Man, I'm starting to wish I never did this episode. It's giving me legit chills. No witty banter from me tonight, just pure nightmare fuel. We're in the middle of it for sure. Blind, hopeless, and pretty darn unprepared.
3i Atlas, major update, strap in. Dr. Avi Loeb just released a paper and there's some interesting things we need to talk about here. He believes the upcoming alignment of the interstellar object 3i Atlas on October 21st, 2025 may be more than a coincidence. As it moves directly behind the sun, it will disappear from Earth's telescopes just 8 days before reaching its closest approach, right? Loeb suggests this could be the perfect setup for an O-berth maneuver, a powerful acceleration technique used by spacecraft near massive bodies like the sun to gain speed. At perihelion on October 29th, 3i Atlas will be exposed to more than 33 gigawatts of solar energy, nearly a third of the total output of all US nuclear power plants. If it is an artificial craft or mothership, Loeb argues that the energy could be harnessed to power advanced systems, all while remaining hidden from our view. If the object behaves purely according to gravity, it will confirm a natural origin, but any unexplained accelerations, much like Oumuamua did, or change in trajectory, Loeb warns would signal something far more profound. So from tomorrow to the 29th, we should be keeping our wits about us, because if something significant changes, like the speed or trajectory, there's going to be major questions that need to be answered, asked, and all of the above, man. Also, tomorrow, 3i Atlas conjuncts with our new moon. There's a new moon happening tomorrow in exact kind of correlation with what 3i Atlas is doing, right? So, for those of you on the spiritual side of things, right, this is quite meaningful. I'm going to show you why. Right? So fresh starts, renewal, new beginnings. Fresh starts and new beginnings, intention setting, planting seeds, introspection, manifestation. So another cosmic coincidence. What do you reckon? All right? So keep our wits about us. I'll keep us updated. And if I hear anything from Avi Loeb directly via email, I shall be sure to let you all know. So yeah, interesting stuff. Set your intention.
NASA, yeah. Entertainment purposes only, people. Entertainment purposes only. I need a drink. It's like a scene straight out of Interstellar. I mean, slingshotting around the sun? Yeah, that old chestnut. Grab your snacks and your petrol while you can, because the next stop is, the UK. We're so fucked.
Today is October 9th, and I have another message from the aliens about 3i Atlas. I'm an interdimensional communicator, and today I have a message from the leadership group of the entire cosmos called the Galactic Federation. As usual, they gave me their message telepathically. I converted it into words on my iPad, checked in with them, and now the message is ready for you. Here is their message for today. The interstellar object you call 3i Atlas is an alien spacecraft designed to inspire wonder and excitement for what is possible beyond your human imagination. It also has inspired intentional and unintentional inaccurate details in your media. We are here to address 4 of them today. 1. 3i Atlas is powered and piloted by interdimensional beings. They represent all alien races, but not Dracos or reptilians. The beings you refer to with those words are not true aliens and are not represented on 3i Atlas. 2. We did not send 3i Atlas as a probe because we already know all of the information that a probe would find. It is a gift from your friends from the Pleiades with contributions from all other districts of the cosmos. It is a collaborative effort to gently introduce Earth to alien technology, visibly and energetically. 3. This spacecraft was not created billions of years ago It was created very recently from a place outside of Earth time, specifically for the purpose of helping you transition to New Earth.
Yeah, sure. Okay. She sounds like she knows these aliens personally. Like they're besties or something. Maybe her and Uri Geller are hosting tea parties on Mars.
3i Atlas. This thing is displaying all the characteristics of an artificially made, intelligently designed object. Images have come in that are showing interesting characteristics. Take a look at this. When you look at these images, they just don't look like a rock. The first two on the left kind of look like the Death Star from Star Wars. And look at the right side close-up image of this thing that came in. What in the world is that design on the side of this object? What is that on 3i Atlas? This is bizarre. I'm not going to make a hard claim on what I think it is. I'll let you figure out what you think it is for yourself. This is one of the most monumental discoveries of all time. When a Harvard astrophysicist says this thing is artificial and displaying artificial tendencies, I'm going to go with him. And I'm going to say, after seeing this is not a rock. This is suspicious.
The Death Star? That's what it looks like. Those images don't resemble any comet I've ever seen before. Cue the Luke, I am your father moment, because this thing looks like it's straight out of Star Wars.
Luke, I am your father.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
3i Atlas, the interstellar comet racing through our solar system right now, isn't traveling alone. Scientists have detected strange signals suggesting 9 other unidentified objects trailing in its path. A discovery that raises far more questions than answers. Are these fragments of Atlas itself part of a larger stream of interstellar debris? Or are we witnessing something completely new unfolding before our eyes?
Now, that sure is interesting. Our comet's got a few friends tagging along. Some little cosmic homies cruising through space together. Great. Just what we needed.
What would happen if the 3i Atlas hit Earth? So this is the 3i Atlas, a comet that's moving really fast through our solar system. Let's see what happens if it hit our planet. Wow, we can see that it destroyed an entire side, and apparently the ocean has flooded 3 continents. Let's see the chances of life. Yeah, the average temperature even reached 60 degrees. After just 2 days, we can already see the damage the comet caused. But the temperature is still extremely hot in the crater. Just 3 years later, water began to recede from the continents, but the Americas were completely destroyed. Okay, finally the vegetation is back, but the water will still take years to return. Go to the planet that has the same shape as an egg. This planet is really far from Earth. If we get closer, we can see that it truly has the shape of an egg. Looks like it orbits really close to this star, making it practically stretch out. And the best part is, this could happen to Earth when the sun gets bigger.
Love a good, what if it hits us simulation. So basically, if it hits us, we might be alright in a few hundred centuries. Great. Just great.
The European Space Agency might have just showed us something they weren't supposed to. Since the US government conveniently shut down just days before the Mars flyby of 3i Atlas and told us they're not going to give us updates on it anymore, the good old ESA released this video just a few days after it flew by Mars, using their ExoMars trace gas orbiter. And just watch what happens when we zoom it in. No video enhancements applied whatsoever. Is anyone else seeing what I'm seeing? Surely this is just a photography lighting glitch, right? And like, where is China in all this? They do have an active orbiter around Mars, the Tianwen-1. Wouldn't this be just like the best opportunity for them to flex on us, showing us the clearest photos of 3i Atlas yet? But no, radio silence from the CNSA, China's National Space Administration. So they either somehow didn't take the photo on time, or they did, saw what it was, and didn't want to show anyone else. And still other online detectives pulled this image from NASA's official Mars Perseverance rover's online public library, dated Seoul 1643, October 4th, 2025, the exact time that 3i Atlas flew by. NASA, of course, hasn't commented on this yet, and some are saying it might just be Mars's moon Phobos caught in motion, which ironically is Greek for fear.
Those images are terrifying, and I gotta admit, the radio silence from China makes me uncomfortable. Peculiar, to say the least.
Well, there's another update to 3i Atlas, but this time what I'm going to share with you is very concerning. I'm about to discuss a lot about 3i Atlas in this video, but I need you to keep it in the back of your mind that a lot of statements that are coming out from astrophysicists and also scientists have not been confirmed by officials as of yet. So anything that you hear or see, please take it as entertainment purposes only. Well, apparently, Harvard physicist Abe Loeb told Dextrose that the UN must act now. The reason for his warning? He claims that 3i Atlas could be alien technology, and the fact that it's alien technology may have the capabilities of reaching Earth. And as he states, humans have no plans if aliens were to arrive. There have also been unconfirmed claims that 3i Atlas is allegedly supposed to arrive sometime in November. He's claiming it'll be here in December, sometime during the week of the 19th. There are also claims that 3i Atlas, when it arrives, will be much bigger than some have said or anticipated, and it will not enter Earth's orbit, rather just hover above it. Now, I don't know if you're buying into this or not, or whether this is real or not, but this, the way it's going, just sounds like it could be true. If you just stop for a minute and think about everything that they've been saying. If you think about it, I just did a video recently where they talked about human DNA, small traces of human DNA that were found on that meteorite. And like I say in all my videos, whatever they're talking about now or they're telling you about, they've already known about it. So I guess my question to you is, do you think that this is all a distraction from something else? Or is this something that we should be concerned with? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
The dates are changing, the size are changing. It's playing havoc with my ADHD. So basically, don't believe a damn thing. And on that bombshell, I hope you liked today's episode. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That stuff really helps the channel. Go on, do it now, please. And as always, stay curious and remember, the truth is out there. Or maybe it's up there somewhere. See you in the next one.